Hello everyone, welcome back to RCH Builders. So we've got down here again, me and my father. Today our goal out here is going to be two things mostly. The one is going to be what my father is already starting on. So he is tearing off, as you can see, basically just like the first couple feet of the ceiling out here. We're gonna be tearing it all down later, but I can do that at any point in time. But he's tearing it down so that he can do brackets on the rafters and the ceiling joists. Basically the same thing that I did. If you look back on one of the videos, I can't remember how many videos ago it was a couple. But anyways, where I installed these brackets here. So tied the rafter down to that little plate, and then over here, tied that plate back to the ceiling joist here. So did that all the way across there, and that's what he's gonna be focusing on, working on out front, in between, maybe if I need a hand with something or anything like that. And while he's doing that, he will probably also be adding the rest of the screws in these ones once he's done with that. Again, these should be fine, but I'm still gonna, those 10 screws that we're talking about adding, I'm probably gonna just have him do that in between. I am going to be focusing on the back side today. You can see this nice bigger hole here and this hole right here where the chimney used to be, which is a lot bigger than it looks from the light coming through. You can see where the plate is down here. There's some tar paper I put there to try to keep the rain out, but because of the way it is and the way the roof is, it just keeps getting blown off. But anyways, I'm gonna try to patch those holes, do all the tear off of all the shingles that are up there, and then hopefully I'll get at least felt paper down to where that up there is finally waterproof on the back side. Once I get that done, I'm going to turn around and start working on the front. The front is gonna take a whole lot more work. It's probably gonna be mostly me and my father working on it the next time. But I'll do everything I can today. All right, so first thing gonna do to get started with this is get our tarps set up down below, then start tearing off all the shingles, letting them drop on down here so that we can see exactly how bad the substrate is and if it's only going to be those two spots that we got to take care of. So basically just going to set it up and get started doing that. I'm going to leave probably like the last foot up there at the ridge. I'm going to leave that alone and not mess with it. The reason why is because I don't want, if I don't get to start on the front, I don't want the ridge being wide open with nothing, at least slowing down some rain coming through. So we're gonna leave that until I get the rest of it taken care of, and then we'll go from there. All right, everyone. I think that's where I'm going to call it quits for today. I've gotten all of the shingles off, all of the tar paper off, and the next step is going to be needing to get an air compressor out and generator so I can go through and put a nail in every single one of those 1x6s up there into every rafter to re-fasten it down and make it nice and tight. And I do not feel like doing that right now. It is hot. Plus on top of that, we have the issue with the fact that it's supposed to start raining in the next, possibly in the next 20-30 minutes. And so since it's supposed to be doing that, I really don't want to get the generator, air compressor, hoses, gun, and all that out with the chance that it's going to just start raining on us and we're going to have to try and hurry up and pack it all up. But we've got it ready. Tomorrow's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be sunny. Today was supposed to be cloudy. I guess y'all can go let me know on the hyperlapse if you saw any clouds, because I was looking down at the roof, but I sure didn't feel like there was any clouds above me. It was sunny as heck. So anyways, I'm going to just roll right into tomorrow and probably put it all together. All right, good morning everyone. We're back out here. The first thing that we're going to be doing today is simply running a 2x4 across the end of these rafters here, the tails. That will help give us something for the soffit later on. And then we'll be replacing the entire bottom board all the way across to come out in line with that, and cutting out any sections that are bad and replacing those and nailing every single one of those 1xs up through there. And then we'll start putting down tar paper. Probably will go ahead and get that ridge ripped back, ripped back across there, and at least fold the felt over the ridge if we don't get to anything beyond there. But just gonna get started and see how far we can get today. All right, everyone, so we've got all of the felt paper down really good and dry. No, I did not take the camera up there and show it up close. I've actually got a new camera out here that I've been trying out. My wife spent a bunch of time looking online, trying to do some research and came up with a camera that is actually good quality. I've tried different ones. They've always been blurry, but this one actually has good quality, which is nice. And with that, I'm needing to get like a canopy for it to take it up top. I need that for even when I was using my phone, because it'll overheat really easily, especially in this sun. I was able to put this basically over underneath the tree over here. That's why it was moved over to this side after starting. Was able to put it under a tree and film, at least from a distance, most of it. I mean, I was not up close, but I think I have probably a good majority of my videos on my channel might actually be roofing, come to think of it. I mean, I have done a lot of roofs and videoed a lot of that. So, and there's nothing any different that I've done on this one as far as just tearing it off, repairing where it's rotted, and then putting down the felt. So, my father, of course, where I had mentioned before, I don't know if you can see. Let me move it up. So, like I say, he's put all these brackets on. That's what he started on that first day. He did all of those, and he went back and put the ones on the rest of the screws in these brackets. So all the brackets are in place and good. It looks nice and bright in here. So the felt is kind of see-through, but it is all tar papered. We've got it in across the ridge beam area right there. We're gonna basically peel that back when we come back the next time. But we're not gonna be worrying about doing that today. We at least got it in the dry here. That was my main goal. We've spent 2 days doing the tear off, getting the backside good. I hope the front side goes a little bit better. I know there is more to repair there. Trying to set the camera down-ish because my back is killing me from doing all that. But there's a lot more to repair on the front side, but with part of it kind of half started and doing the tear off, hopefully, I don't know, it's probably gonna take 2 days as well. But the thing about the front side is it already leaked so badly that if we can't get it all done in one weekend, this was a long weekend. We actually had 2 days out here that we were able to do this. But on a regular weekend, it's only gonna be 1 day that we'll be out here. And with that, we can at least probably get it torn off, repair the substrate, and then we'll just have to go from there as far as doing the felt. Might have to be another Saturday, we'll just see. And then I don't know when I'm gonna shingle it. With the felt on there, it will be watertight, which is all I really need for now to be able to continue with the inside. And I will probably wait until it starts to cool off when it gets fall time to actually do the roof, because it'll just be so much nicer out here at that point in time. But as far as this video goes, and for today, like I said, it's been a long weekend. We're ready to go home. So hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you the next time.